Hey folks, this is Tony coming to you today, and it's been a while since I made a short video for you, but here we are on July the 4th. What a great day for America today as we celebrate our freedom and as we celebrate the love that we have toward each other. And I was thinking about our freedom. What is freedom and what does it mean to us? And I'm going to get a little bit political today, and I hope you don't mind that, which is unusual for me a little bit. You all know, the ones that maybe listen to me from time to time know my stand on a lot of different things. But, there's a lot of people running around today that is trying to do away with July the 4th, trying to do away with different types of holidays that we have and create new holidays for a new America. Well, let me tell you something, folks. There is not a new America on the horizon. I believe change is on the horizon, but I do believe that America is as great a country as it was whenever that our founding fathers put in our Constitution of the United States. And I believe that freedom and the definition of that freedom has been skewed by those who want to model freedom after their own definition of what it means. But today, let me tell you, I thank all of the people, regardless of race, background, ethnic origin, whatever. I thank everyone who has fought for the freedom of this country, that we can express ourselves in ways that are free, without fear of retaliation from the government and for other people that's around us. But my friend, the face of this nation is quickly changing into an America that our forefathers never even dreamed about. And I know that you've heard the news and trying to take away the even memory of the forefathers of our great nation, George Washington and all of the folks that paved the way for our nation to stand as it stands today. And what we have here is a lot of people who are very liberal-minded, who are very leftist, so to speak, and trying to define freedom each day that they live. One of those things is the Second Amendment. And, it gives us the right to bear arms. It gives us the right to stand up for what is right. And if we have to, we bear arms. And, when I was growing up, we left the door unlocked. We didn't have to worry about things like that. But now we lock our doors, and I am never far away from my weapon that I have a permit to carry now, and have had for a while. Why is that? Because we're afraid of some knucklehead that's going to redefine what they think freedom is, and they're going to come after you and protest, or they're going to come to your house and try to do all these things, come to our places of business, our places of worship, and all of these things. That is not the America that I'm celebrating today. I am celebrating the America that is free, independent, a great nation under God. I'm celebrating that nation today. But here we have a lot of people from in our government all the way down through that is protesting the very 4th of July, the Independence Day that we celebrate. All of this Juneteenth and all of this stuff that folks are wanting to make a holiday. Why don't we make a holiday that celebrates racial equality instead of the celebration of one race over another? Why don't we, and sure, July the 4th represents our independence from Britain or from England and our stand as a nation alone, but why don't we incorporate a day that just celebrates racial equality and love throughout the races, regardless of your background, regardless of who you are. And these people that are running around and making a mockery of our Constitution, making a mockery out of the freedoms that our forefathers and our soldiers have died for in this nation. We today ought to embrace our freedom and our voice, but be united with that voice and our freedom. And there's a lot of people that's marching under the umbrella of racism and fighting against racism that has no clue what racism is. And there's a lot of people that's marching to tear down the statues of our forefathers when they have no clue what those forefathers stood for. when they have no clue. They're just rioting and they're protesting just because they think they can, and they just because they think that it is in defense of something. But what is it defending? It's only showing the ignorance, the unlearned minds of the people that has no clue what America stands for. Today we ought to celebrate freedom, love each other, come together with open arms, and just love each other for who we are. Express that in our freedom in our great nation. This is Brother Tony. God bless you today. Thank you and have a happy 4th of July.